Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the leg that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it will be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. Okay. So, guys, you have the overall energy here of pride, guys. Okay. So, someone could be very prideful, okay? There's something insignificant to someone's pride here, okay? Whether it's in a good way or a bad way. Let's see what's going on here, okay? It's interesting, though, because the image that's on this card here, like, one side of this woman's face is, like skeletonized, and then the other side, she looks like, you know, beautiful, like her natural self or what have you, okay? So, there could be like two sides to someone here, but something is definitely going on as it relates to someone's pride, guys. Okay, Spirit, give us clear and accurate messages. What do I need to share with the collective as it relates to the overall energy of pride, Spirit? So we have the Queen of Wands, or Queen of Fire in this deck here, okay? Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Feminine energy, guys. Okay. Spirit, what else is going on? There could be several individuals, okay? Maybe they're in some type of prideful energy together or something like that. I don't know if these individuals are working together. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. Okay, both of these women could be very prideful. Women, Spirit is saying. Okay, Spirit, what else is going on here? Clarify pride. There's a lot of face cards coming out. King of Fire, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, masculine. Y'all, come on now. King of Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine. Queen of Water, I seen a few minutes ago. We also got the Queen of Earth here. There's a lot of people. All four women, elements for women is out here. You have two males thus far here. What the heck? So you have a Queen of Fire, a Queen of Air, a Queen of Water, a Queen of Earth, a King of Fire, a King of Earth here, okay? These individuals are very prideful. Okay, bottom of the deck, I'm seeing Justice here with the Ten of Fire here. There could be some type of legal situation, legal matter that's going on. That's got these individuals very burdened, dealing with some type of hardships or problematic situations, feeling stressed or overwhelmed here. This could have something to do with a large amount of abundance or wealth, or something here. Yeah, Justice, Ten of Fire, Ten of Earth, Five of Water, sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret here. So there definitely could be some type of legal situation, legal matter that is going on. Like I said, these people could be burdened, dealing with some type of burdens, hardships, problematic situations, okay? There's some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret as it relates to this situation. Spirit, what else is going on here? I feel like a lot of time, energy, effort, hard work, or even investment into something for like 7 years or more has been going on, but there's some type of like juggling, struggling, or trying to balance. Like something could be imbalanced in some type of way as it relates to this situation here, okay? This is interesting, y'all. I've never had this many face cards come out at one time. So these could be some very prideful people, maybe egotistical, cocky, arrogant, conceited, narcissistic type of individuals, okay? Maybe they're full of vanity and pride and egotism or something like that, or what have you. Or either like, unless there's some type of downcasted pride, or like, you know what I'm saying? Um, this is interesting. This is interesting. Spirit, what's going on here? What other messages do I need to share? Yeah, there's some type of betrayal that took place as it relates to the situation. Some type of betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, maybe fatal endings, some type of backstabbing type of energy. Something could be a failure, or there could be a breakdown of some kind, or this is what they were, trying to do to someone else. Something could be brutal or crucial here, okay? Well, there's, I'm seeing the Three of Earth here as well, okay? The Three of Earth speaks of collaborations, okay? A group of individuals, a team of individuals. All of these individuals could have been like teamed up, linked up, working together, collaborated together for the purposes of money here, okay? These individuals could be feeling stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of some type of situation. It could be like some type of doom and gloom type of situation, crisis type of situation here as it relates to something. Okay, I feel like this group of individuals, there was some type of betrayal. Whatever this betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal ending, it had to do with these individuals collaborating together. Okay, now they're feeling stuck, trapped, restricted, unable to move or get out of the situation here. Yeah, due to some type of decision that has been made. Maybe this is a legal decision. Maybe they made some type of knee-jerk decision, went to the crossroads and made some type of knee-jerk decision. Or this could even be, because the Two of Swords sometimes speak of a legal decision. We do have the Justice here, okay? So with the Strength card being here, I feel like there's individuals who's trying to stay strong, stand their ground, overcome some type of conflict or what have you. Yeah, Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck though. These individuals are like liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators, con artists. They're sneaking and creeping around. They're trying to get away with something. Spirit is saying, Spirit, what else is going on here? These people could be two-faced, backstabbers, cowardly individuals, doing things under false pretenses. Speaking of, we got the moon here. So the moon is all about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. Maybe something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up has come to the light. Okay? The moon speaks of criminal activity. It speaks of moon magic, shady people, dirty dealings, illusions, fears, things going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind someone's back here, okay? But the moon does illuminate as well here, okay? So these individuals definitely have been doing something secretly, okay? And if these secret things have come to the light, it's causing some type of conflict, defeat, hostility, okay? Something definitely could have been abusive in nature that these individuals are part of, especially if they partook in like ultimately betraying someone. There's some type of heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, or anguish here. See, the Seven of Swords is coming out again. That's the card that we seen at first at the bottom of the deck. So like I said, the Seven of Swords is like literally the liar, cheater, thief card. The manipulators, the con artists. It's about deception, manipulations, trickery, person sneaking and creeping around, trying to get away with something. It's very cowardly. It's doing things under false pretenses. It's very strategic type of energy though, okay? It's individuals who only care about their own self-interest, okay? So this betrayal here has to do with these people's lies, deceptions, manipulations, and trickery. It's like this group collaborated together for the purposes of money. They've been working in secret, doing a lot of criminal, maybe illegal or sneaky things in secret here, okay? And these individuals are now feeling trapped or stuck or in some type of crisis situation, doom and gloom. Somebody could even be, if there's some type of criminal activity here, these persons could be Like 8 or more persons could be at risk of going to jail or being in prison due to some type of conflict, which is the reason for some type of conflict or defeat, as it relates to this situation here. Okay. Yeah. Some type of decision has been made, though, that has caused some type of heartache or heartbreak or sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish, grief. Okay, these people were very foolish, careless, reckless, childish. They blindly took some type of leap of faith, and did something Spirit is saying. Okay. Um, yeah. Maybe they made some type of foolish judgment in some type of way. Um, made a foolish decision. Um, took some type of, made some type of foolish action in some type of way. Whatever this foolish, careless, reckless behavior that these individuals have been in, there's some type of judgment, or it has to do with some type of judgment or decision here. Okay, now these individuals are trying to defend themselves, protect themselves in some type of way. Okay. They could be very defensive or hostile, or feeling like a sacrifice is needing to be made or something like that, or what have you guys. Okay. So what else is going on? Yeah, because of the Ace of Swords here, some type of truth, clarity, awareness, insight, epiphanies, breakthrough, or something here. Some type of truth or clarity here. Some type of truth, clarity, awareness, or insight. Okay. We got the Five of Wands here. There's strife, there's conflict, there's chaos, there's misunderstandings, misconceptions, personality clashes, arguments, disagreements, or so forth here. Yeah. Page of Air is at the bottom of the Jack, so it's definitely some type of gossip or rumors, heard it through the grapevine type of energy here. I also seen the Eight of Wands, so there could be some swift, fast communication, messages, news, or information. I'm seeing the World here, though, okay? There's like a completion of a cycle. Something has come to an end. Okay? Yeah. There's a lot of people involved here, y'all. Those were six. That was the first six cards that came out were all face cards. Men and women energy, okay? And there could even be more, okay? This could literally, we don't have the Ten of Cups out here. This could be a family dynamic, but there's like a large group of people who all collaborated together, so they could belong to some type of cult, coven, secret society, or group, or clique club, or something here, okay? But there's definitely some type of legal situation, legal matter, maybe court case, or something that is going on, or that has caused some type of burdens and hardships or problematic situations. Okay, these people are feeling stressed or feeling overwhelmed, and it has to do with a large amount of money. It seemed like whatever malicious they was doing, secretive things that they were doing, betraying of someone, backstabbing someone, being disloyal to someone, it had to do with a large amount of wealth. Okay, now these individuals are in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. They put a lot of time, energy, effort for like years. Okay, like 7 years or more on something, and now they're like juggling, trying to find some type of balance. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like these people committed a hate crime against someone here. Like something was cruel or brutal that they did here. Okay. Something was like fatal. Okay. That they did to, that this group of individuals that collaborated did to someone here. Persons and their involvement could face like jail or imprisonment or what have you, but these people are like in doom and gloom and crisis right now. Okay. Due to either decisions, knee-jerk decisions that they made, or some type of legal decision. Okay. And so they're trying to have strength, courage, faith, stand their ground to overcome some type of conflict of some kind here. Okay. But I feel like all the lies, the deceptions, the trickery, the thievery, the sneaking and creeping around, the two-faced, backstabbing energies, the cowardly energies, the doing things under false pretenses, has come to the light. All these sneaky, freaky, creepy, low down, dirty, or criminal things that they've been doing behind the scenes, behind closed doors, may have come to the light. And this is causing some type of conflict or defeat amongst them in other areas. Heartache, which has led to some type of heartache or heartbreak here. I feel like these people were very foolish. They foolishly took some type of leap of faith in some type of way, as it relates to some type of judgment call being made, action being taken, decision being made of some type, okay? Or because of their foolish, careless, reckless behavior or activity. Because I'm literally, what they partook in is like coming out as the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Fool. So the Ten of Swords is all about betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, okay? Fatal endings and different things. The Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing, manipulating, conning, sneaking and creeping around, trying to get away with something, okay? The Fool is careless, reckless, childish, ignorant type of energy here. And with the Ace of Swords being here, some type of truth or clarity has come out about all of this, okay? So what was secret, what was hidden, what was covered up has come to the light, and maybe some type of judgment call has been made, or maybe this has been come to the light due to their judgment of some kind here, okay? Or some type of judgment has been made pertaining to these secret things, these hidden things that has come to the light, okay? And you got the Five of Wands here, okay? So there's a lot of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition. These people could have even been wanting some type of, like, these people are in some hostile energy, some toxic freaking energy. And look, there go the Ten of Cups right there. I literally had just said the Ten of Cups went out here. And there's the Ten of Water right there, okay? So there's a whole family dynamic, multiple families, a large congregation, a large group of very prideful people, two-faced people. You see how this person here, half of the face look demonic and skeletonized or some type of way, and the other, he looks like a regular person. So on the surface, they walk around looking like this, but really, they're toxic and demonic, you know, underneath here. Very prideful individual, Spirit is saying. Spirit, any other messages? Any other messages pertaining? Yeah, look, family and tribe. This is a family of individuals, okay, that have partook in some very sinister things here. Sadness. Now they want to be in sadness, but these individuals wasn't sad when they were stabbing you in the back, collective, when they were neglecting you, abandoning you, and leaving you out in the cold, when they rejected you and alienated you and left you in harsh conditions and financial ruins and caused you loss, okay? They wasn't sad when they ultimately betrayed you, sabotaged you, ruined you, tried to end you, stabbed you in your back. When they were cruel to you, brutal to you, committed a hate crime against you, when they wanted to see you hit rock bottom, when they tried to make you out to be a failure, when they literally tried to trigger you into having some type of breakdown, they wasn't sad. They were gloating. They were proud. They were sitting back watching, okay? They wasn't in sadness when they were lying, cheating, stealing, and sneaking and freaking and creeping around. They wasn't sad doing things under false pretenses. They wasn't sad being cowardly. They wasn't sad being two-faced backstabbers. They wasn't sad being deceptive and manipulative. They wasn't sad being foolish, ignorant, careless, reckless, childish, okay? But somehow that the truth or the clarity that has come out, okay, about something, about this family, okay, and or this large group of people, and how they collaborated together for the purposes of money, how they ultimately betrayed someone and different things like that. Now there's sadness. So it's almost like this is a downcasted pride. These are some very prideful people. Prideful, boastful, egotistical individuals, full of vanity type of individuals, okay? Cocky, arrogant, conceited, narcissistic type of individuals, okay? Set in their ways type of individuals. There's a whole family and tribe here, okay? Yeah, look, self-sabotage is at the bottom of the deck. These individuals self-sabotage. And look at this card here. This is them in here in the middle, but look at what's surrounding them. Dark, demonic, sinister, evil, wicked, toxic-looking figures. These people done sold their soul to the damn devil, okay? Because there's definitely something, something very sinister or evil or wicked about them. Or that they are in the energy of. Spirit, one, give us one for the sadness. Yeah, temptation. They're in sadness because of their own temptation. The temptation card, this is the devil energy. Temptation is the devil. The devil literally speaks to lust, temptations, desires, greed, materialism, okay, restriction, obsessions, addictions, toxicity, bad habits. The devil's card speaks to a lot of different things, even evil, wicked, sinister, toxic things, okay? These are people who are in their south node, their dark side, their shadow side, okay? So they're in sadness because of their own temptations. Okay. Spirit, why is pride here? Pay attention to the signs all around, collective, with these people, with the situation. Okay, with what's going on. Yeah, something about letting go. I'm feeling like these individuals are having to let go. I'm also seeing something here about cycles, like repetitive cycles. Look, take off that mask. These people, I told you, they have been wearing a mask, cloaking themselves, concealing themselves, who they really are, what they really about. Like on the surface, I'm not telling you that these are some ugly, unattractive people. They're ugly on the inside. These could be attractive, pretty, beautiful, handsome people on the outside. Okay? Because a lot of time, and the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of time people hear, oh, it's some evil things going on, wicked things going on, criminal things going on, toxic things going on, and people automatically assume, you know, oh, run down, bummy looking, dirty looking, you know, wicked looking, you know, nasty looking type of people, okay? Some of the smoothest criminals in the world wear three-piece suits, baby. Got shiny shoes, not a strand of hair out of place. They look good, smell good, and some more shit. Okay? So a person don't have to be ugly in appearance on the outside. A person don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? Some of the smoothest criminals in the world, they got jobs, money in the bank, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them go to church. They have decent homes. A lot of them pretty clean. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not telling you these people got to be ugly and filthy, like dirty. You know, and I'm talking about like actual dirt, filth, rags, you know, looking bad type of individuals. Could be some of them mixed up in there or what have you. But these people here, they're wearing a mask. So like whatever, you know, they on the surface, these people may act like they righteous, upstanding pillars of the community. Like they Christians, like they saved, sanctified, delivered, holy as in thou. Some of them go to church. Some of them go to work, got jobs, go to work. Some of these persons could be married. And, you know, all kinds of stuff. That's the image on the surface. But because they're wearing a mask, because they're with this pride here, they're very prideful, egotistical type of people. Cocky, arrogant, conceited, narcissistic type of individuals. So beneath the mask, these are some toxic individuals, some evil individuals, some wicked individuals, okay? But look at this card here. You don't see the evil in them into the other cards here, okay? This person look attractive and beautiful, don't she? But she's wearing a mask, okay? Look, the pride cards show you how they are. That's why on this side, this person face, this person look attractive, beautiful. But do you see this? The money looking face, skeleton eyes, even looking kind of face. Okay? This is the energy that these individuals are in. Okay, but they're now in some type of sadness due to their own temptation. Okay, and that I told you that temptation energy is literally the devil energy. Okay, these people ripped off their own damn ass, pretty much. And the ones that didn't, whatever this situation is going on, has ripped their mask away. Okay, now they want to be in victim consciousness, have some type of victim consciousness. Okay, having to let go, walk away, move on from something, or something like that, guys. Okay, yeah, cause look, these people got a hole in their soul. You see how every other card you seeing what's really around them, what they're really a part of, what's really in them. On the once again, look at this person. Look at this woman right here. On the outside, she looks beautiful. Okay, this is the entity that's on her, around her, in her. This is the money here. They got a hole in their soul. You got a hole in your soul because you done sold your soul. That hole in your soul, there's something demonic attached to these individuals, Spirit is saying. Okay? Collectors, if you know these people, Spirit wants you to speak up. Say what you mean. Okay? As it relates to this situation, guys. Okay? Yeah. Because these people are sellouts. Look, selling out. These people are sellouts. Okay? But now they're in some type of victim consciousness mode. Or what have you, because of the situation here. Okay? This is the reason why they're feeling burdened. Whatever they were doing for the purposes of money. But like this is heinous. This is brutal and cruel what they did here, okay? Like say you got petty criminals, even career criminals on a daily basis may commit crimes. But and committing a crime in itself is bad enough. You understand what I'm saying? But being brutal and cruel, okay? Toxic and wicked and demonic to a person while committing crimes. So say you got somebody that I'm gonna tell you what happened to me one time. Somebody that I knew of. I was in a store one time, okay, guys. And I was running, like when I would go in like little small stores most of the time, like a dollar store or something like that. Instead of taking my whole purse in and stuff like that, because I usually carry big purses, I would just take my wallet. So this one in particular time, I go in the store, I got a little basket, I put my wallet and my phone right in that little front part of the basket, right? I happened to see somebody that I knew of. I really didn't know them all that well or what have you. Act like they was going to speak to me or whatever. It was with another person. Another person they was went one way. The person acted like they was speaking to me or what have you. Y'all, by the time that person got through acting like they was speaking, I turned around, gone on to finish minding my damn business. They running out the damn store or what have you, right? Look down, whole wallet gone, y'all. Whole wallet gone. Okay? That's a crime. This would be called like a petty crime, like a petty theft or something like that, okay? What would be cruel is saying so basically, like say robbing someone is criminal enough, okay? But say you taunt that person, the same person that you rob. Now you taunt them, you hunt them, you harass them, you do cruel things to them, brutal things to them. You target them. You do things to illegally invade and violate them. You sabotage their life, their home, their job. You just continuously fucking with them, and then you turn around and you go to set them up to be sacrificed and shit. Those are cruel things. Say these people, they're into black magic and voodoo. You're doing witchcraft, sorcery, black magic and voodoo on them. You're doing death spell on them. You're wishing death upon them. You say these people even went as far as to hire hitmen to try to kill this person, take this person out, trying to sacrifice this person. Okay, you're stalking them, harassing them, invading them, violating them, all kinds of things. Hacking them, tracking them, thinking everything toxic that a person can do. All those things are unnecessary. Okay. That's what's cruel. That's what's brutal. Okay? And ties into criminal things. Okay? But you already did a criminal thing. Say these people stole something from you. Okay? Say that was the onset of the crime. Them stealing something from you. So say they stole that thing from you, right? What is the point of being cruel? And you've already committed this crime and been mean and malicious by, say, stealing something from this person. Why then the cruelty and the brutality and you wishing death upon you, like trying to kill them and all kinds of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So I just use that as an example. Okay? Because that's what this Ten of Swords energy is. See, the Seven of Swords is the lying and the cheating and the stealing. The sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with the awful things that they have done. The Ten of Swords, that's the betrayal, the disloyalty, the sabotage, the ruin, the fatal endings, the failure, the breakdown, the stabbing in the back, the hate crime, the cruelty, the brutality. You understand what I'm saying? If you've already partook in the Seven of Swords, say this ten of Earth here was like a large amount of wealth or abundance that belonged to you. They're already in the Seven of Swords and say, stole that from you. Why is the Ten of Swords here? The Ten of Swords is just purposely malicious. You understand what I'm saying? That is equivalent. Another example. This is equivalent to, say, a person robs somebody. Say you pull up to work one day and somebody jump out and snatch your purse and rob you of your belongings, right? Now imagine that person being at your house every day, taunting you, hunting you, harassing you, threatening you, doing mean, malicious, evil, wicked. That would be the betrayal. That would be that Ten of Swords, okay? Them robbing you in the parking lot when you pulled up to work, that would be the Seven of Swords, okay? That Ten of Swords is fucking unnecessary. You've already robbed this person. You understand what I'm saying? That's like an example of what this is here. There are other things that's going on. And see, the Seven of Earth lets you know that these people, they have done something for years upon years to someone. See, that's why you got the moon up here. The moon is secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. It's cover-ups. It's criminal activity. It's shady people, dirty dealings. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scene, behind closed doors, behind one's back. That moon, people do things under the guise of the moon. If you notice, a lot of crimes are committed late at night, wee hours of the morning, when it's dark, and different things like that, or what have you. Imagine that energy. These people could have did things in broad daylight, but that's the energy that you get with the moon. Why? Because the moon comes out when it's dark. Okay? That's the reason why the moon is like secret things, hidden things in the shadows. You understand what I'm saying? So these people were doing a lot of things in secret here. These people are liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators, con artists. They're betrayers. They're two-faced. And they've been seeking and creeping around in secret, doing all type of criminal, indulging in all type of criminal activity, doing things behind your back. They have been abusive to you, hostile towards you. They have plotted against you. They have done things to cause you heartache and heartbreak. But now these people are in sadness. For what? Due to their own temptation? Their own devil toxic energies? Come on now, make it make sense, okay? World here. They're feeling some type of way because there's an end of a chapter, completion of a cycle, a phase here, okay? They're feeling some type of way because there's gossip and rumors about what's going on with them in this entire situation. You understand what I'm saying? Victim consciousness. There's a lot of people involved here, y'all. A lot of people. You got justice, the 10 of wands, the 10 of coins, the 5 of water, the 7 of earth, the 2 of earth, the 10 of swords, the 3 of earth, the 8 of swords, the 2 of swords, the strength card, the 7 of swords, the moon, the 5 of swords, the 3 of swords, the fool, judgment, 9 of fire, ace of swords, 5 of wands, 10 of water. If you don't believe me, go and ask another reader what them cards mean. All the first cards that came out were reason I didn't name them all again because those are all face cards. That's the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the King of Swords came out. And there's probably a whole bunch more involved. No bullshit. Look, 5 of fire. Jealousy, envy, hatred, spiteful, competition, conflict, strife, annoyances, okay? These people, the 5 of fire is already out here. 5 of wands. That's what this is. These are some very jealous, envious, and people. These people are jealous, envious, and intimidated by you in competition with you. They wanted retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on you, which is why they ultimately betrayed you in the first place. Okay? Yeah, look. I'm telling you. 5 of air. All 5s coming out here. The 5 of air talks about mistakes, melodrama, resentments, sadness, loss, disappointment, regret here. There's conflict, defeat, hostility. Or excuse me. I'm thinking about the 5 of cups. The 5 of swords is conflict and defeat. It's hostility. It's plot twist. It's abusive in nature. It's mistakes being made. It's melodrama. It's resentment here. Okay? Family, tribe, self-sabotage. So they're dealing with some type of conflict now. Because of these people, pride. Okay? They hid behind their mask. They were jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, in competition with you. They caused conflicts and strife with you. They caused annoyances to you. They wanted retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on you, but this family and tribe self-sabotage because of the conflict and defeat, the hostility towards you, the abuse towards you, the plot twist towards you. Okay? That's what's going on here, y'all. I'm seeing a chariot here. Yeah, look, there's another 5 here. How are y'all in sadness because of your own devilish temptation? Look, another 5. Collective, they abandoned you, neglected you, and left you out in the cold. They rejected you, alienated you, left you in turmoil and harsh conditions, financial ruin, loss, changes, with a lack of support, a lack of help, in worry, in need. Collective, look, moon at the bottom of the deck all over again. They created illusions and all kinds of things. 5 of all 5s up here, clarifying the overall energy that came out. 5 of fire, 5 of swords, 5 of earth. These people were jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, in competition with you. They wanted retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on you. Okay? They caused conflict and defeat in your life. They were hostile towards you. They were abusive towards you. They plotted, they planned, they schemed, and they strategized against you. They neglected you and abandoned you and left you out in the cold. They alienated you. Left you in turmoil and harsh conditions and financial ruins, with a lack of support and a lack of help. A lack of assistance. They left you in lack, period, just in worry. But they made mistakes along the way. Now there is melodrama. Now there is resentment. Because of their own actions. The moon here. What was supposed to be secret, hidden, and covered up has come to the light. And so now they're feeling some type of way. And this is the reason why they're in this victim consciousness. But they refuse to stop attacking you. They refuse to leave you alone. They refuse to get out of your energy and out of your life. Okay? When you ask them politely. You was willing to, you years ago, you wanted to charge this shit to the game, heal and move on with your life, but you was done dealing with them. You wanted them out your life, out your energy forever, and they decided to be brutal to you. It wasn't enough they lied to you. It wasn't enough they lied on you. It wasn't enough that they stole from you. It wasn't enough. They had to stab you in your back too. They had to commit a hate crime against you too. They had to try to make you look like a failure too. They even tried to trigger you into having a mental breakdown. They tried to force you to suicide. They tried to make you out to look crazy, to get you institutionalized. They done did all type of shit to you to set you up. They were brutal. They were cruel, and they refused to stop. After they got over on you long time ago, spirits say they didn't put a lot of time, energy, effort, hard work, and investment. They have been working against you for 7 years or more. Whoever is resonating with this. But now it's a completion. It's an end of a cycle. An end of a chapter. And these folks is feeling some type of way about it. I guess they thought that you was going to be their narcissistic supply forever. Nah, baby, you better find you a new narc supply. Because the narc supply warehouse shut down. Yeah. They should have put their pride to the side and left you alone a long time ago. But they refuse. They refuse. Do y'all know how many people y'all got working against you all that you ain't never done nothing to? You ain't never had an altercation with, an argument with, a disagreement with? You know how many people you working against that you ain't never disrespected? In no kind of way. You know how many people working against you that you don't know from Adam? Y'all would be appalled as to how many complete strangers in other places working against you right the hell now. You don't know them and they don't know you. But somehow they feel so convicted with passion to target and attack you, and they refuse to leave you alone. That's that pride. That's that pride. And they temptations and they greed. It's the reason why they neglected you and abandoned you and left you out in the cold in the first place. I remember, well, who was it? Al Sharpton speaking, when he spoke at, who was that? George Floyd's funeral. And he said, he called George Floyd, he said he was the rejected stone. Collective, you was the rejected stone. They rejected you. And all while they were betraying you. Y'all know how many of these people smiled up in your face? All the while they were stabbing in your back and wanting to take your place. But as soon as you woke up to see what a narcissist can't fucking stand, it's once you know they a narcissist. And you call them out for being a narcissist and you cut that narcissist off. Baby, a narcissist, they get even madder then. A narcissist so ignorant in the mind, baby, they be upset with the fact that you won't allow them to continue to abuse you. Narcissists want to abuse you and don't want you to say anything or do anything about it. They really prefer you not to know that they are narcissists. And be aware of how they are abusing you and gaslighting you and all this other kind of shit. But when you do, baby, they lose all control. But you the power supply, collective. So technically, could you imagine being ultimately betrayed and sabotaged by somebody that technically needs you and needs your energy? They fiend for your energy. And I'm not saying this because like you better than somebody or some shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Or you don't know, not in a cocky way like that. These people have fed off your energy. A lot of these narcs need your energy to even keep functioning in the malicious shit that they do. And do you know they had audacity to get an attitude? Once you awaken to what was really going on and you cut them off from your energy, oh, they really got mad. They really got mad. This is what you call what they did. This is what you call overkill. You understand what I'm saying? Imagine somebody shooting somebody and saying one shot killed that person. And then they come and stand over the person and empty the clip. And that is overkill. What these people did was overkill. Because they had already got over on you, taking something from you, rejecting you, leaving you out of something, leaving you out in the cold. But they wasn't satisfied with just that. They wanted to ultimately betray you and destroy you. That was their pleasure. Because of their pride. That was their pleasure. It's career criminals out here that commit crimes every damn day. And like I said, committing crimes of any kind is wrong in itself. It's something totally different when you add insult to injury. You understand what I'm saying? We're not just talking about a group of people that decide not to be your friend no more, talk about you behind your back. We're not just talking about you had an ex that cheated on you. I'm using this as examples. You understand what I'm saying? Those are simple things. They may hurt in the moment for a little while, a second or whatever, but those are simple things that you can heal from, recuperate from, and move on with life from. It's something totally different. These people worked against you. They even targeted your children. Now, you can make up whatever fucking lie you want to make up on me and why you don't like me. What you cannot explain to we the people is what type of beef do you have with somebody's child who we all know. We know good and damn hell well you couldn't fix your mouth to say has done anything to anybody. Because you started fucking with them when they was a baby. Same way they did you, collective. You just full grown right now. See, when you get full grown, you know, the world expects you to shut up, put up, and get the fuck over it. And keep living life and handle your responsibility to do what you need to fucking do. No matter how many times you get hurt or what you go through. That's the world we live in. Nobody looks at the fact that people been abusing you since you was a child. See, once you grown and you on your own, you get grown and you do what the hell you got to do as a damn adult. And when you start having babies of your own, you got even more responsibility besides your damn self. Now imagine the same people that's been abusing you since you was a child, still abusing you as an adult, and now abusing your children. I would love to be a fly on a wall in a courtroom, any damn where, to hear them explain that shit. How do you justify that? How do you justify any of this? But you feel sadness. They didn't give a damn when you felt sadness, collective. They didn't give a damn when you cried. They didn't give a damn when you was stressed, when you was depressed, when you was down and out. No, they sat back and laughed. Many of them watch you in that energy. Because they was invading and violating your privacy and even watching you in the privacy of your own damn home and shit. Yeah, that's how malicious and cruel this 10 of swords got. See, the 7 of swords wasn't enough for them. That wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. And I'm telling y'all the things that I'm telling y'all from experience. I'm being honest with you. A lot of the shit that was being done. See, when I first started being targeted, I realized what was going on or whatever. Okay, the shit when I came to the knowledge about when family members got to die back to back to back to back, I knew certain individuals died. Like, it was very suspicious. Certain people died that was like, that I had just spoke to, that said that they was going to do something for me or help me in some type of way or whatever, and then all of a sudden they died. All of a sudden they was deceased. Okay, so when I knew, I told two people that I knew one of the persons that died had an insurance policy. Not only was I the beneficiary of it, I was also that person's power of attorney. Okay, I knew this. There were two people that I told. Spirit told me not to say nothing and sit back and watch to the people that was directly connected to that person who had passed away. And I didn't. But I told two people that I knew, because I was going through an awakening at the time. And I knew what was going on or whatever. But I still had my ex around me. And I told the fake phony fraudulent mother that's supposed to be my mother that really isn't. Them the only two people that I told that I knew about it. I didn't know at the time that they was a part of the plot. They was a part of the setup working against me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so when the shit went down, when it happened, and I was sitting up here, and I follow Spirit. I listen to Spirit. So when Spirit told me not to say nothing about it, like for a while, people that never called me, never checked on me, they would call me, and or I would speak to them, and you could tell that they was listening. They weren't really calling to check on me. They was calling to see was I gonna say something that I know about what they had done. Spirit told me not to say nothing, to sit back. Well, I never imagined that it would be this many damn years that this shit would go the fuck on. But when it went on, I sat back or whatever, and I said, okay, Spirit, touche. I charged that shit to the game. Okay? I said, and because the way I looked at it, I'm like, okay, touche. This going on. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't live in sin, I ain't doing no wrong, I ain't committing no crimes or whatever, had to completely change my life and some more shit. I looked at it like, okay, you know, almost like it was karma or something. This is for, you know, all the years when I was living in sin and shit. They did it. I'm like, I'm thinking it's gonna stop at that. No. You know what I'm saying? It was fucked up and it hurt, because I'm like, me and my child could have really used this, could have really needed that, or what have you. And these supposed to be your people that's doing this shit to you or what have you. But I'm like, okay, you know what? Go ahead with yourself. Spirit told me not to say nothing. And just watch. And that's what I did. I never told nobody nothing. And it was only two people that I told that I knew about certain things or what have you. Not knowing at the time they was part of the setup all along. And I know they ran back and fed their information to somebody and used it to work against me some more. Now here it is. That was like 10 years ago. It's been a decade. And these people within everyone, every that whole 10 years, every one of those years is this 10 of Swords right here. Okay? This is, I told you, the 10 of Swords is ultimate betrayal. The 10 of Swords is unnecessary betrayal. Especially with all other type of things going on. Okay? Because when you got the 7 of Swords here, and the Moon here, and the 5 of Swords here, and the 3 of Swords here, you got the 3 of Pentacles here, you know you got a group that is working against you. Been abusive and toxic towards you in more ways than one. Unnecessary. Then I realized these motherfuckers wouldn't be satisfied till they got rid of me. They want you to get rid of me because they did. And then I realized, oh, they need to get rid of me to continuously get away with the shit that they had done. This is y'all's reading. I'm just giving y'all an example so you can understand this shit better. as to how foul and how fucked up this is. Now they in sadness due to their own devilish temptation and lust and greed for money. When they neglected you, abandoned you, and left you out in the cold. You the one that was rejected and went through everything that you went through. But they feeling sadness? For what? Exactly. That's what's going on here, y'all. That's what's going on here. But there's a whole lot of damn people involved. This truth, this clarity, this awareness, this insight still got these people. And this toxic ass energy, conflict and strife, personality clashes, temper flaring, lost opportunities, misunderstandings, misconceptions, jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition. They know you know the truth. You know the truth and the clarity about this family, about this large group of people that works against you collectively. And they in fives: 5 of fire, 5 of swords, 5 of fire, 5 of air, 5 of earth. This is toxic. This is beyond toxic, guys. Okay, but some type of legal situation, a legal matter got them burdened, feeling burdened and overwhelmed. Imbalanced, okay? And this is all about a large amount of wealth that they wanted for themselves. Now they're in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret because they didn't put all this time, energy, effort, and hard working into this situation, into working against you, and they juggling and struggling now. They burdened by this wealth that they took here. See, if they already took this here, obviously it's spent up or gone or something like that, okay? Because you go from the 10 of earth to the 7 of earth, then to the 2 of earth, okay? And that's the whole lot of the whole group of them, because you got the 3 of earth here. Them collaborating together for the purposes of money. They still run around here trying to set up people and sacrifice them so they can get some more money. That's just how greedy they are. It's almost like the people when folks got them stimulus checks or whatever, got 3 different stimulus checks. I think it was a total of 2 or 3, however many it was, at different times or whatever. But you know how many greedy people who ain't been more got no business on employees than a little bit. When they filed and got them damn PPP loans, playing around with federal money and shit, stupid. Because you're greedy. That's this type of shit. But I hope this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking, guys, pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. Y'all, I have never in my life seen that many face cards come out in one reading. But that just goes to show how that, you know what I'm saying, that there's a lot of people that's involved in this. This is absurd, okay? And I don't feel like these people aren't sorry. They're not sorry for a damn thing. Okay? They sorry that you know the truth. They sorry that everybody else know the truth. They sorry that they done got caught up. They sorry that, you know, some shit can go down or happen or whatever due to this hate crime and shit that they done committed. That's not all they sorry for. That's it. That's all. I don't believe these people, in some type of sadness, sorrow, misery, you know what I'm saying, or in some type of, disappointment and regret because of how they did you. They don't care. They do not care. This is a lot of people. Fire sign woman, air sign woman, water sign woman, earth sign woman, fire sign man, air sign man. A lot of people. If I had kept shuffling that deck, it probably would have been some more that came out. Because this is a large group of people, y'all. that's involved in this. And they stopped at nothing to hurt you, to harm you, any way that they possibly could. And they didn't care. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Yeah, but these prideful, egotistical individuals, they're still in this they're still in this energy of being jealous, envious, and intimidated, and competition, wanting retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on you. They know you know the truth. They know others know the truth as to what they have done. All kinds of shit. But these are some toxic individuals, some soulless individuals. Like Spirit said, they got a hole in their soul. They're sellouts. And they got evil, wicked, demonic, sinister things, entities, deities, demons even, around them and working through them. But that's your messages, guys. Till the next time, peace. I am that I am, created in the image of God.